Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, chat. Everyone. Live coding your ideas into Minecraft. Okay. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, we're adding people's ideas to Minecraft today. So you guys let me know what you want me to add to Minecraft, and we will do that. The first feature we added in this stream series is we got Cakesters reverse wind charge, Cakesters. We added avalanches, which weren't very good, but we also added a smash ball, in which we do this. So give me your ideas in the chat, and I will start modding as soon as we have our first thing picked. Right now, our only suggestion is reverse wind charge. I need more ideas, chat. I need more ideas. Does anyone have any ideas? Glue Gunner redeemed first on Twitch. Thank you so much, Glue Gunner. What should we be modding, chat? What should we be adding? Add the Buck Bumble original soundtrack. I don't know what that is. Alright, chat. I need ideas of things to add to Minecraft. So far, we only have the reverse wind charge. I just realized, why isn't the mod count? What's that? Oh, there we go. For some reason, these assets were on the bottom. Okay. More cakes. Water chicken. I like that. Water chicken. Alright, more ideas, chat. I guess we can do pumpkin and carrot cake. More cakes. That's not very interesting, though, but it's fine. More ideas, chat. We need ideas of what to add to Minecraft. So far, we're at, we have reverse wind charge, water chicken, and more cakes. Add a Minecraft, which is a mine that turns blocks into crafting tables when triggered. I like that idea. Wouldn't it make more sense for it to be a craft mine? Because craft would be the adjective describing the mine. Block. Okay, the celestial guard. Okay, Glue's gonna keep suggesting things that are references to things I don't know, so we're just not gonna do any of Glue's ideas. So far we have reverse wind charges, water chicken, more cakes, and craft mines. Anything else, chat? Anything else? I need your ideas, chat. Add a thing where rather than getting a fish item when fishing, it spawns a mob. I feel like that's already been done before, and I don't wanna keep doing things that are boring. Let's... Yellow cow, name it Cowstina. Oh my gosh. Ah... Give me a second, chat. Okay. Candy Cane, which is your girlfriend as Candy. I appreciate that idea. Did Scurvy really just say add queso? How does he spell his name? Is that it? Okay. We have 7 options for things to add to Minecraft so far. We have reverse wind charge, we have water chicken, we have more cakes, we have craft mine, we have Cowstina, which is me as a cow. What just happened? Dara just unfollowed and followed again. Let's go. We have Candy Cane and we have Queso. Welcome to the stream, Emiron. Add cheese. Lucky for you, Scurvy, I'm adding cheese to the next update of my actual important mod, so we don't have to worry about cheese in this one. Scurvy has been following this channel for 10 days, 13 minutes. For real? Oh, because you unfollowed and followed again. What is ESAT? Am I being baited? Ideas, chat. Reverse wind charges, water chickens. It should be over here. Enderman armor. Enderman armor. Enderman armor. Dara. Add Ligma. Iron golems give the players a flower when entering a village. Okay, come up with some crazy ideas. I don't think this guy gets the vibe of the mod. Whoa, water. Chicken. Eating gorillas. Okay. Axolotl Boy 2.0. Thank you for the suggestion. Keep them coming, chat. Keep them coming. End villages. Okay. Axolotl arrow. I don't know what that would be, but sounds cool. Cake stirs. Okay, some ideas, chat. Some ideas. Add iron golem that goes rogue, and it looks like a regular iron golem, and it will attack the player for no reason, and plus 10 strength. Add arthritis. Aggro golem. Reverse Enderman. Reverse Enderman. Scurvy. Thank you, Axolotl Boy, for subscribing. Add a phone. Phone. Okay, these are the ideas we have. If anyone comes up with one that is better than what's already on the board, I will replace it. Queso's probably the first one to go. Any ideas, chat? Welcome to the stream, Giselle, Maxi Boy, Charbel, W, Axolotl Boy, Phoenix. I'm here to talk about your car's extended warranty. A villager that says that would be crazy. I don't think that guy was suggesting a feature, but I'm doing it anyway. Add depression. Oh, I would love to add depression to Minecraft. I think I already added that to Superhero Plus, right? Dara. Add the glue slime from Hitmod Superhero Plus. I've never heard of it, even though I just said it. Whenever you sneak it, play Slim Shady by Eminem. Wait, I like that idea. Where do I put that? Let's get rid of this one. Sneaky, Slim Shady.
「
Who suggested that? I lost it. Oh, Cakesters. Villagers take souls for diamonds. You can sell your soul to a villager. I like that idea too. I'm getting rid of end villages. It just doesn't match the vibe of the mod. We're trying to be as goofy as possible because my reasonable progression is as serious as possible. Selling your soul. Oh, that's Axolotl Boy 2.0. Did bro just remove mine? If it was bad, probably. This mod is my escape. I'm being as goofy as possible, and then that makes it so I can, honestly forgot what it was. Me too. Because reasonable progression, I take it so seriously. I'm excited for you guys to see the next update. I pretty much finished it already. I added infinite food to Minecraft. I genuinely did that shit. It's so crazy. I love that. I love that update that I'm working on. It's so good. Taking fall damage gives you bones, but gives you slowness. You said emo villagers, not end villages, by the way. Did I? That's crazy. Okay. Just because I think it's the easiest one, we're going to start with water chicken. Add a romanceable scurvy NPC. Stop acting like you don't want it. We all know you do. I mean, you told me to make it, dude. Risible scurvy. There we go. Risible scurvy. Chicken jockeys can fly and they can kill you with one attack. That's a decent idea. Is there any that I can get rid of for that? This one. Basic idea. OP chicken jockey. Kai Sermi. Thank you. This mod will come back to haunt me in 5 years. Okay, chat, we're going to start with water chicken, and then I really like the craft mine idea. A mine that turns all blocks nearby into a crafting table. I really like that idea. Yo, Scurvy with the 71 bits! That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, we met the bits goal. We met the bits goal. Let's go. Thank you, Scurvy. It's been a while since I've made money doing this crap. I appreciate it. Minecraft, but everything is reversed. I kind of like that idea, but I don't know if that fits the vibe. Let's go with water chicken first, then craft mine. Let's do this, chat. Alright, alright, alright. First one, we are making water chicken. Oh my gosh, calm down, homie. What happened the last minute? I decided to do water chicken first. Okay, let's import item textures. Thank you so much, Scurvy. I appreciate that, homie. I should probably play on your server more, huh? Anyway. Let's resize this. 16, 16, 16, 16. Let's change that to 18. 18. There we go. Let's center it like that. Let's erase the background. There we go. Save. When am I doing a sleeping stream? When you're in the same bed as me, Scurvy. I'm kidding. Please, no one clip that. No one clip that. No, no, no. I constantly ruin my career before it begins. Anyway. Wasn't the April Fool's update for Java called CraftMine? It was. That is true. Water chicken. It is a common item. It is under food. It is 64 stackable. It has a nutritional value of 1 because reasons, but decent saturation. Who made that texture? No comment. No comment. And then we need a recipe. Water, chicken, recipe. Water bucket. Raw chicken. Chicken. Water chicken. Okay. Drinkable lava, please. What should the added features to water chicken be? Should it just make you moist? Is that what we do? Okay, wait, hold up, chat. Let's add a new effect. Where are the effects? I'm blind. Potion effect. There it is. Moist. There we go. Let's import... Bruh, that's not what I want. Let's delete that, and then duplicate that as an effect. And then let's make that the icon for the moist effect, because I'm lazy. I think it'll fix itself. I think it's just taken a second to realize I updated the texture. Well, you should cover a chicken in water to get water chicken. Basically what I did. Add a Bava Lucket. That's crazy. Okay, on effect active tick. Play sound. We don't want the sound to happen too often. So let's say every 5 seconds, which to get that, I do 1 divided by 100, put in 0.01, and play sound drip. How about water? What do I get if I type water? Dripstone, drip water. Okay, we take that one. Then we do particles. So spawn particles at the person's feet, which would be y minus 1. And then let's make it 5 particles per second. Let's make the y spread not very high, but then this one, so it'll spawn like a disc around your feet. I don't want the disc to be that big though, so let's shrink it a little bit, and then it's going to be drip water. And then on occasion, like every 15 seconds, which would be 15 times 20, which is 300, 1 divided by 300. We duplicate this, then we do 0.0033, and then on occasion, water will place at your feet. I just realized the player's feet are their cords, not their heads, so I don't know why I did that. But yeah, let's put this here, and that should be it. Did you learn coding from school? A little bit. I did coding. Coding was what I did in school for extracurricular before I switched to broadcasting and film. So yeah. In 10th grade, I switched to broadcasting. 10th grade? 11th grade. In 11th grade, I switched to broadcasting. So I was I was initially planning on doing programming as a career, and then I quit because this shit boring. Programming's not the kind of thing you want to do as a job. It's only fun if you do it for fun. Okay, after player finishes using item, potion effect, and mcreator's pretty easy. Moist. Okay, let's make this last for a minute. Moist level 0, particles true. And save, and save. Okay, we have successfully added water chicken. Let's test it before we move on. Keep your ideas coming, chat, because we will probably add a few to the board before we move on to the next thing. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We have gained about 6 subscribers so far. I appreciate that so much, chat. My new video is doing decently. I told myself my goal is to make sure that every video I post gets more views than the number of subscribers I have when the video gets posted. That's my goal. So right now the video's at 215. If I gain more subscribers this stream, I might make it harder for myself to accomplish that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. An NPC that'll chase you relentlessly throwing eggs at you. So Grian. I mean, what's his chicken alter ego called? I don't frickin' remember anymore. Poultryman. I remembered. Water chicken. All done. Okay. Let's grab a crafting table. Let's grab some raw chicken. Let's grab a water bucket. And then we put the crafting table down and go boom, boom. I forgot to make it shapeless. There we go. We got water chicken. And then when we eat this, we get the moist effect. There's water all around us. It's gonna make a water drip noise every so often. You subbed. Thank you so much for subbing, Greatest Gray. And occasionally we will spawn water at our feet. So water chicken is a water source. Oh gosh, we're so moist. Wasn't your goal to surpass Fiery Zane Studios? I will. I'm pretty close. I'm gonna surpass him in the next month or so. He doesn't have the benefit of 8 years of experience doing this. So it's nothing against him that I'm about to pass him. Even though I'm gonna gloat relentlessly at him. Effect, clear, dev. Okay, so we finished water chicken. Any other ideas? Add a block, which is a block of me. Do you want to send me your block? This is the greatest sign of all time. Do you want to DM me? I don't know if we're still friends. You can send it on my Discord too, but just like a picture of your YouTube icon. Okay, next is the craft mine. Let's do that now. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. This is going to be pretty easy. All we have to do, first of all, make a folder called Craft Mine. Let's go to Block, make a Craft Mine. Now down here we have a option for a pressure plate. We're going to put on the pressure plate. Then for the texture, we are going to select TNT. So let's go in here, let's select TNT, and let's use this one. Yeah. Okay, this is a Craft Mine. Actually, the Craft Mine should be a crafting table. So let's grab the crafting table texture. That's better. Okay. Let's make this a redstone block. Let's make hardness 0 because it's a redstone component. Only makes sense. What is the sound used for redstone? I guess if it's a crafting table, it should be wood. Okay. Perfect. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Craft mine. Now we have to... When block destroyed by player... Is there one for... When entity collides with block, I think is the one we want. So let's have it... remove block at that coordinate. Then I want to add a sizzling sound, so TNT primed. Then I want to add a redstone sound to show that it's, you know, redstone. So we'll do that. Water chicken should extinguish you. That is a good point. Use Nova Skin for the texture. Get wax cut, polished, weathered, chiseled, cracked, reinforced, crying obsidian. Wait, that's actually a great idea. We should see if we can create, like, the longest name for a logical block in Minecraft. That would be so funny. Waxed, cut, polished, weathered, chiseled, cracked, reinforced, crying, obsidian, bricks, pressure, plate. We'll see what ChatGPT does with that. Okay. After it makes that sound, it is going to wait like 2 seconds. And then it is going to play an explosion sound. Explosion sound. And it is going to spawn a ton of particles. And then the hard part is replacing every block nearby with, add moist to the name? Oh gosh. I mean, moist and crying kind of depict the same thing for blocks. Chat, I plan on doing a stream later where I'm gonna let chat help me design a house for my hardcore world. Oh, that's true. Cakesters has a good point. How am I gonna do this? I didn't even, like, think about this. I can do it with commands. MC Stacker. ChatGPT, that does not change my mind. I only use ChatGPT for this series in particular. Because if I didn't, it would take me hilariously long to make everything. So it's either I either use ChatGPT or Novaskin. And I like ChatGPT a little bit more, even though sometimes the textures are worse. But it's because even though ChatGPT is still taking bits and pieces from art, the exact art that ChatGPT churns out hasn't been made before, which means I'm not directly stealing from someone's exact art. Would you rather eat McDonald's or Burger King? Burger King. Burger King has the most I used to hate Burger King. Fun fact, chat. I used to hate Burger King. I thought their burgers were mid, but there's a Burger King on the way on my drive to college, and I started getting it a lot over the last 2 years, and it's grown on me. I used to like Burger King a lot when I was a kid because I'd get Whopper Juniors a lot. As you can probably tell by my incredible physique. I'm getting distracted. Fill command. We need a fill command. We're going to do at 15, at 15, at 15. That is not an at symbol. I don't know why I was saying at. How do I make it so it only replaces, like, everything but a certain block? Let's see if there's any way we can do this without overcomplicating it. Burger King is pretty good for real. And they have the biggest burgers of, like, the fast food burgers, I think, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. That's not really an opinion. It just is. We're just gonna use the fill command, chat. I'm lazy. So here's what we're gonna do right here. Fill 10, 10, 10, negative 10, negative 10, negative 10, crafting underscore table. Make an oatmeal mod. Alright, we gotta make the craft mine recipe. For some reason I chose a weighted pressure plate. And then TNT here. Okay. That's the craft mine recipe. Craft mine. Okay. We have 4 things in this mod now. Make an oatmeal mod that makes it so when you eat it, it fills up your hunger. That's just normal food. ChatGPT has no idea what to do with that prompt, bro. It is so confused. You know what we can do is just take all the aspects from that and fade it over each other in the MCreator editor. I'm going to go to mcassets.com and start downloading everything I need for that complicated block. Okay, so I need wax, cut, polished, weathered, chiseled. Okay, so we're going to start with all that. Waxed, cut, okay, wait a second, chat. Let's go to, oh, bro. Assets. You guys stop, he is already in pain, just wait until he is done. No, it's okay to keep the ideas coming. I'm probably not going to, Oh, now I know why Scurvy added more bits. He's at exactly 100 bits donated to my channel. What a nice guy. Okay, let's make a craft mine. So, 1, 2, 3. Then we need a weighted pressure plate and TNT. That block is going to look so ugly. I agree. It's for the pursuit of happiness, Dara. Ready, chat? Go, 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 go. Escape the blast. It didn't do anything! Bruh! Oh! It's because I'm at -60. It doesn't work because the positions are out of the world. I just came up with a way better way to do this, chat. I just came up with a way better way to do this. Chat, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. Because what I can do is repeat. I need the repeat block. Where's that? Repeat 25 times. Create a falling block of crafting table. And then make the chords random number between -25 and 25. And put that here. And put that here. And make it spawn ten blocks. Okay, so it's gonna spawn falling crafting tables instead of the big blob of them now. Okay, I want to work on the complicated block now, so I'm going to look for all the block textures we need for this. So the first thing we need is cut copper, weathered cut copper, weathered cut copper. Okay, download. Then I need weathered chiseled copper. Download. Okay, so that's the cut and the chiseled. Then we need the polished. Polished and weathered are oxymorons. Weathered, polished, copper. Okay, that's not a thing. So how are we going to make this thing look polished? I think out of all the polished blocks, the one that fits with copper the most, or weathered copper, is andesite. So let's grab polished andesite for this. Chiseled, cracked. The next one we need is cracked. So we actually just need the cracked texture. So let's grab cracked stone bricks. Reinforced, I'm going to grab reinforced deep slate. Reinforced deep slate side. Download. Okay. And then next is crying. Am I cooler than Fiery Zane Studios? I don't know. It might be pretty close, dude. Oh, making it crying and cracked at the same time is going to be hard. Not to mention, chat, we're wasting all of this effort on a pressure plate. Guys, let's just try to get at least 1,000 people in the stream. Tell anyone you know. Yes, 1,000 people, and I will shave my head on the spot. I will go bald if there's 1,000 people in the stream. Okay, let's do this. So, big name block. Okay. Let's make the texture, chat. So, I downloaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Hi, where are you from? I am from the United States. This might be better to texture in a different program. Can you copy and paste from one to another? If I go like this and then go to here and then paste. I can't. Okay, chat. We're gonna have to edit this in another program. I did say United States, right? That was an attempt not to dox myself. 16, create. Okay, can I share my new screen? There we go. Okay. You guys can see this now, right? Okay, perfect. Let's add new images to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So we have to get the important aspects of every single block down. I think the base of this block should be chiseled copper. And then let's put on top of that the cut copper and just fade it like that. So now we have chiseled cut copper. Hold on, chat. Gotta ban someone on Twitch. Okay. Remember when, where, how did... That is not a coherent sentence, bro. How did the Cheese Dog Fortnite mod had a motorcycle night... I think that was the point. What hath I missed? We are currently trying to make the block with the longest name. So currently we are making waxed, cut, polished, weathered, chiseled, cracked, reinforced, crying obsidian, bricks, light-weighted pressure plate. Okay, the next block we need to add is reinforced deep slate for the reinforced part. And for that, we are just going to go through here and add the reinforced texture from the deep slate on top of this block. So we have to cut out everything else but the reinforced right there. Perfect. So now we have a weathered, cut, chiseled, reinforced copper. Did he add oxidized copper? This is the oxidized copper. It's right there. Okay, let's now add polished andesite on top. And specifically what I want is the reinforcement aspect of the andesite. So how, like, all the polished blocks have, like, a darker edge. So that's what I'm trying to take from this thing. And I think if we do that and then we adjust the tint like that, apply. There we go. So now we have a polished... What is it? It is a polished, reinforced, weathered, cut, chiseled copper block. Now, we have to add the crying. The crying obsidian. So, we're just going to go through here and carefully remove all the stuff that isn't the crying. I feel like this isn't turning out too bad for what the concept is. But we're getting a lot more done this stream than last stream because I'm picking the easier ideas. And because I didn't put it to a vote because that took so much time. Okay, and I'm going to fade it out a little bit just because I want it to look like a decent block. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Next block we have to add is cracked stone bricks. So I think for this we're going to do a similar thing where we're just going to erase the things that aren't the cracks. And then we'll probably add a green tint to the cracks just so it looks right. You should get an achievement for crafting it. Are you able to code hacks? Technically, but I can't code hacks that you would be able to use in an actual server. Technically, I could make something like hacks, but it would not be helpful to you. So, someone ban this guy from whatever servers he's on, though. Okay, so let's do that, and then change the hue to be more greenish. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Like that. There we go. Apply. This thing is so ugly, bro. Let it grow, let it grow. Have you guys been seeing the Lorax videos, bro? I am so brain rotted, bro. Because those Lorax videos get me every single time. Like, I going into public places as the Lorax is crazy. And I use Liquid Bounce Kill Aura on Hypixel and they don't detect me. That's crazy. Add Purpur armor trim. That's a good idea. Purpur should be able to be used on armor trims. Okay, here's the block, chat. We have every layer. Let's add them one by one so you can see. We started with the chiseled copper block. Then we add the cut copper block. Then we add reinforced deep slate. Then we add polished. Then we add crying. Then we add cracked. Then we add bricks. Oh my gosh, this is the second verified Minecrafter to comment on my channel this month. Sakib MC, thank you so much for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Right now, we're trying to make the block in Minecraft with the longest name. That is what we are doing right now. So I'm saving this as bigname.png. And then let's go back to sharing my screen on mCreator. That's not it. That's not it either. That's ChatGPT. There we go. Now I gotta, what's this up again? There we go, that's where we want it. Okay, so let's save this, and then let's go to big name block, let's go to block, and I'm not typing all that for the ID name. Big name, block. Okay, so I'm going to make this a pressure plate. I'm going to import big name as the texture. And then this is a weathered, chiseled, cut, polished. I forgot what all the layers are. Reinforced, weathered, chiseled, cut, polished. What's next? Polished, crying. What is this layer? Cracked. Reinforced, weathered, cracked, Cracked, chiseled, cut, polished, weathered, crying, cracked, chiseled, cut, polished, light-weighted pressure plate bricks. Light-weighted pressure plate bricks. We did it, chat! Only for this series, I use AI for some of the textures, simply because I need to get this done hastily. Oh, it's supposed to be wax, too? How would this thing be crafted? We have to make the most convoluted crafting recipe of all time. I only moved things around to make it a tiny bit more coherent. Someone else suggested I add the light-weighted pressure plate. Light-weighted specifically to make it extra long. Okay, we're going to make this thing have copper sounds, because that's the basis of the block. Alright, chat. Now we have to add this, I'm going to copy it, to the item registry name. And I have to lowercase and add underscores to everything. Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. I'm excited to publish this mod. It's probably going to get more downloads than Reasonable Progression at this point. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Okay, save. It said the registry name is invalid. I'm going to call it Big A Block. There we go. I'm getting stressed out by this buy. Bro, what? Okay. I should probably call it to long ab block, huh? That makes more sense. When might the mod end? I don't think the mod's ever gonna end. I'm just gonna keep adding things if I keep doing this series. Should we make this thing craftable? Recipe. Long ab block recipe. Okay. So obviously we need the crying obsidian. Then we need the chiseled copper. Wax weathered chiseled copper. Then we need waxed weathered cut copper. Then we need andesite, polished andesite. Then we need a light-weighted pressure plate. Then we need bricks. Then we need cracked stone bricks. Is that everything? Oh, reinforced deep slate. This thing is just going to be impossible to craft. Reinforced deep slate sides kind of look like emeralds, so I'm making it emerald. Okay, that's how you make it. Save. Oh, I didn't even put the item in there. There we go. This is our second pressure plate today. How's Reasonable Progression going along? The new update is super exciting. I successfully added infinite food to the game. I'm so excited to show you guys. Make separate crafting recipes? Yeah, I'm too lazy for that. Okay, let's go check out the big name block in game. Fix the chiseled stone brick so the iron bars are centered. Oh, gotcha. I for a second I didn't know what you were talking about, but I think I've actually seen that. Building mod where you can play down real-life structures. Place down real-life structures, I'm guessing is what you mean. That would require a lot of building prowess that I do not have. Add a start dimension, which is the reverse of the end dimension, so all the textures are the color reversed versions of the end textures. I think you misunderstand how much patience I have. You kind of remind me of Technicat. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to assume that's a good thing. Is that a good thing, chat? Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. Okay, first of all, we have to test the new craft mine, so let's put that down and go. Whew. Why didn't it work? Bro, what? Robberlocks? Welcome to the stream. Why did that not work? Oh! I know exactly why that didn't work. It's because this is supposed to be plus. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I fixed it, don't worry. I know exactly why that didn't work. So I'm fixing it real quick, and then we're going to go back into the game. We're not going to test it again and reboot it. I'm going to move over to Twitch. Okay, Millionaire. Okay, so we should make a separate inventory, for all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, look at this name. Waxed, reinforced, weathered, crying, cracked, chiseled, cut, polished, light-weighted pressure plate bricks. This might be the ugliest block of all time. This is the ugliest block of all time. So let's look at everything we've added. Look at the item ID, chat. If I look at it, look on F3 on the right side. It says long ab block. So we added a craft mine. We added that pressure plate. We added the smash ball. We added water chicken. And we added avalanches, which is probably the worst feature. It kind of looks like abstract art. Yo, Twitch the block, let's go. Oh, we didn't come up with what we were adding next. Chat, start giving me ideas, because I need more. Search up Technicat. Speaking of things you guys should search up, you should search up the latest episode of My Hardcore series, because it is epic. Is it the person with 319 subscribers? Add lava chicken. What does the smash ball do? It gives you a super smash ability that allows you to nuke people. Where's the block? Should I do that one next? The YouTube stream is dying. Every time you see a black cat, it starts playing Scatman. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't even notice the crafting tables last time, to be honest. We're gonna see if the craft mine has successfully been fixed. Add the Lorax? Yes! The Lorax! Okay, the spread is definitely a little too big. Okay, the spread on the craft mine is too big, and I think there should be more. So let's make that 35, and let's reduce the spread to 15. 15, 15, negative 15, 15. Can I help you test the mod? No, you cannot, but thank you for asking. Okay. Smash ball. Watch this, Millionaire. Add stripped planks. Planks are already stripped. Okay. So now we have, I don't know why I'm willing to do this for bro, but we got block. I like the idea of doing candy cane, but I don't want to do 2 blocks things in a row, and also I already made a flower for my girlfriend, so eating gorillas is crazy, by the way. Do you have a survival server? I used to. Let's add Lorax to the list. Who suggested Lorax? Cakesters. Let's see. Selling your soul. Reverse Windcharge. Axolotl Arrow, I honestly want to see. Add Blood Moon from Terraria. I would have to download some plugins for that. I could make it its own dimension. Yo, Fiery Zane, I'm closing in on your subscriber count very quickly, dude. I was reminded by one of my chatters, Historically MC, which I'm pretty sure came from your channel, and he was talking about whether I think him or you are better, and then the conversation got to I'm better. Anyway, we're gonna make a block, then we're gonna make an axolotl arrow. Let's do it. Okay. Fiery Zane, basically what you missed 3 things. We added water chicken, we added a craft mine, which is a mine that spawns crafting tables, and we added a big name block, otherwise known as Long Ab block, because it has the longest name in the game, and it is a waxed, reinforced, weathered, crying, cracked, chiseled, cut, polished, light-weighted pressure plate bricks. So that's what we did. Next thing we are adding is a block. So let's go to Discord real quick. You guys aren't going to see my Discord, but I'm going to Discord. I should ask Melon Armor is crazy, Melonier. The greatest misspelling of all time, possibly. Okay. Let's go to that. Why can't I download this icon from the block? Oh, save. Download the block. We have flint but no steel yet. This is supposed to be a wacky mod. That sounds like something I would add to the Real Reasonable Progression. This mod is called Unreasonable Progression. Did I forget to make it a PNG? Is that what happened? I did. This is not a PNG. Rename. Block. Okay, here it is. Let's resize the canvas to be... Or should we just zoom in on this? Now it's too big. We need the whole head to fit in the square. That's close enough, right? Okay, now all we're going to do is copy that, and then paint the corners in. What the frick? Why did it do that? I'm spam undoing, but it's not working. Okay, well, let's try this again, shall we? First of all, I forgot to make these even sides, so let's do that. Resize the canvas, and then let's resize this. We did 2000 by 2000, and then we moved this to here. And then we copied this, and boom. Okay, save. Okay, we're almost done with the block. Okay. Would you like to try a public SMP having custom textures? It's most like a modded survival server. I am good, but thank you so much. I think you should make a karate mod. That would be sick. I don't have the time for that, but I would love to. That is one of my dreams, to have a good karate mod in Minecraft. Okay, so we did the block. Now we need the axolotl, Now we need the axolotl arrow. So, I don't know how this is gonna work, bro. Did 1.21.7 release today? Because MC Asset says 1.21.7. No, it says upcoming. Oh, it released today! Chat, 1.21.7 just came out. Bro, they're churning out updates like crazy. They barely waited! 13 days between major updates! And by major, I mean, like... That's crazy! They added 2 things! They added 2 whole things, bro! It released in 13 days! What the frick? Okay, I need to go on MC Assets and find a couple of assets. So we got arrow, download, then I need the axolotl bucket, or we can do the axolotl egg. I might do the spawn egg, download. Smallest update ever. I mean, for a minor update, this is realistic for Mojang, considering for one major update, they did bees as a major update. Hold on, chat. I'm making the axolotl arrow item. Save PNG. Axolotl arrow. Item. Axolotl arrow. Import item texture. Axolotl arrow. There we go. We're gonna save it for a minute just so we can edit it. All I'm gonna do is grab that color and draw under the whole texture. Just because we have a lot of things in here that are transparent that shouldn't be transparent. So, we're secondly going to go through this thing and erase some of the edges. Okay, save. Okay, we have an axolotl arrow. Probably should have made this a projectile. Hold up. projectile, axolotl, arrow. Oh, I guess it doesn't work that way. Okay, axolotl, arrow. Okay, common, blah blah blah. Weapons. Combat 64, blah blah blah. And then when right clicked, remove one. Let's save that. Remove one axolotl arrow from the inventory. Play sound of arrow shoot. I got read Reddit story on Twitch chat. I didn't let my husband eat my sandwich. My husband and I were chilling on the couch and I mentioned I was hungry. I placed an order from one of our favorite sandwich shops. I asked him 3 times while ordering if he would like one as well, and he said no, 3 times. He had just had breakfast and wasn't hungry. The sandwich arrived and I cut off a small piece of it to eat, then save the rest for later. I don't have a large appetite. I'm kind of a grazer. I take one bite and he says, oh, I want a bite of that. I said, why didn't you order one yourself? He said, I wasn't hungry until I smelled yours. I ended up letting him have 3 bites of mine and told him to order his own. I don't like sharing food unless it's planned. He knows this. We've been together for 10 years. I literally have to hide snacks from him because he will find them and eat them because I don't eat all of it at once. He orders his sandwich. It's 30 minutes delivery. He wants another bite of mine. I said no. Now I'm a crazy selfish hypocrite who won't share food. He has now brought up every meal we've had. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Who was that? You're fired, bro. It didn't even pop up on Twitch. It was Fiery Zane, bruh. He has now brought up every meal we've had the past 2 weeks as an example of his food generosity. Mind you, every meal was planned to be shared. I don't think she's the asshole. I think homie is a little whack out here. Spawn. We're gonna summon an axolotl, and make it so you can use bait while fishing. I've already added that to my mod Reasonable Progression that you can download by going to my latest video and checking the description. Bait fishing is already in my mod. Okay. Did you do mine? I was gone. What was yours? If you were gone, then probably not. What app are you using? It is called M Creator. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. I have no clue if this is going to work. And then the recipe, axolotl arrow, I spelled axolotl wrong, but it's fine, is just going to be a bucket of axolotl and an arrow. Okay. Play. Any special add-ons? To MCreator? No. I do not have any plugins installed. You gonna make a video on this mod? Maybe. Probably not for a while. My next video chat is going to be 95 minutes long, and it's going to be a 300 days movie of the first 300 days of my hardcore world. So if you guys want to see that video, I highly recommend you subscribe. It'll be coming out in 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days sounds right. It'll be coming out in 5 days. 4 days. 4? 4. 4 days. I still have to make a thumbnail. Okay. Let's try... Oh, first of all, we need the block. There we go. We got a block. Then we need the axolotl arrow. And the procedure never got added. Bruh. Guys, subscribe so I can surpass Fiery Zane in subscribers. You all want me to beat him in subscribers because it's funny. Named mobs could have death messages to whomever named them. I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, that's a good idea. They pretty much already do that for tamed mobs, so why not? What's up, bro? MNM. Welcome to the stream. Can you rap Godzilla for us? I'm probably going to end stream soon, chat. The plan is I'm going to end stream, take a break, and then later I am going to stream my, not my Forever World, a creative world of my Forever World, and we are going to try to design a bee farm, because I've been spending the last 3 days coming up with a design for a bee hut, or a bee house, or a bee sanctuary for my hardcore world, and I got jack squat, bro. And he is going the opposite direction as me. I think it's because I was supposed to use the multiplication sign. So, right here, we gotta replace all these with multiplication. Oops. There we go. Save that, and play. I don't know about that. Not Godzilla. Godzilla's light work, bro. I think there's a Twitch reward for sing a song. Where is it? How much is it? I don't remember. 3,000. If anyone has 3,000 in my Twitch chat, I'll rap Godzilla. Godzilla's low-key light work. Wait, how about when shaving a Jeb sheep, instead of dropping white wool, you'll get a rainbow wool that constantly changes colors? I like that idea, but that also feels like more of a vanilla thing. It's a wacky vanilla thing, but it feels like something Mojang would do. So I'm trying to keep this mod unhinged, if you know what I mean. I love that idea, Eminem. Yeah, this is not working. Do I just need this number to be higher? And what if I make the axolotl spawn... let's do ray trace X, Y, Z. This way, the axolotl won't collide with the player. when it spawns, which should prevent any issues caused by entity collision. Can you add a stack totem? That's crazy. Make an iron apple like a gold apple, but you get speed for 3 minutes. Y'all need vision. Y'all need to step up your idea game. Cause we got some basic ideas up in here. 10 likes? Are y'all crazy? Come on. Come on. The last one of these got 27. The last one of these got 27 likes. Come on, chat. Add an X-ray apple? I have no idea how I would code that, bro. Oh! Oh! If I jump and throw at the same time, look at that. No, I'm satisfied. They just blast off into space. Okay, I'm satisfied. Chat, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please consider subscribing. And if you haven't already, check out my latest video. Or if you don't want to check out my latest video, there will be a movie version of the first 4 episodes of my world with bonus content coming out in 4 days. So, yes, please subscribe. Stay up to date with that. And I will see you guys next time. And I will be going live again today in a few hours, probably. I will see you guys then.